Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remake. This is ZD, your host. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remake when it's live in the chat every Tuesday, Wednesdays. Be sure to hit that red support button and like button the same way. Tweet them out, share them, comment as good as you can. I'm also going to drop my lunch link in the chat in just a second. Does anybody in the chat that does have a Twitter and a Discord? Morning Tupac, how you doing? That has a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter, send me out, tweet me out, leave a comment as good as you can. And if you've watched those videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment. So you guys can see I'm making a little bit of purchases for my skaters at this point. My current skater. You guys can vote for the idol as well. It lands at 29, greatest settlement at 12. Zombie was just, my buddy on Zombie Gaming was just live earlier today, and, you know, if you guys can check him out, he enjoys playing Resident Evil, Revelations 1 and 2, he plays Dying Light, and I think, Resistance every once in a while. But, if you guys want to vote for the idol, it lands at 29, greatest settlement at 12. We also have a little bit of IGN news for you guys today, too, and, about to get a couple things started already. But, how are you today, Tupac? It's good to see you, buddy. What's up, Goku God? How you doing? Not much. How are you today? So last episode, we, tried to get a little more extra further, since it wasn't going to really that much be able to start from there. But other than that, I go back tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, Friday, that's every Thursday and Friday, or every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So, you're also from, Zombie Gaming as well, correct, Goku? But other than that, it feels good that I'm off every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday at the same time, same thing for my Santa schedule, as I continue to like it for the last 3 years. My partner's hoping to get a job at Walmart soon. But she hasn't heard much of anything. But I do know she's looking to become a, what do you call it, a janitorial worker at Walmart, so she's gonna actually have the money for my PS4 and get more prepared. And we're also going with the group to go to what do you call it, Pigeon Forts. And one of the romantic things on that is it's pretty much going to be my love's romantic moment once we see the ship Titanic at this point and all the other shit at this point. So you guys may know I'm more prepared for it. As the PS5 is almost in 5 weeks. This is no more than 499, still at the same pace. But you know, I'm more prepared. The status went up earlier this morning. I'm back to a 75% chance, as a matter of fact. And by the way, Goku, are you getting the PS5 or not really? Because I know a lot of people have more of a powerful system between that and the Xbox Series X and S between that. With those two, pretty much a combined total of almost $700 even. But you know, I'm not wasting my money to get both consoles with the PS5, because that'd be a lot of money to risk and a lot to spend. But I am still keeping the PS5 lineup for after I buy the PS5 this year on November 12th, and that would be what I usually recall, and that would be getting Spider-Man Miles Morales first, and then possibly Demon's Souls, because I've heard some good things about Demon's Souls at this point. Yeah, Zombies the best of all time, the best there is, the best there was, and always the best there ever will be. He's also a badass on YouTube, and you know, you guys can check him out. He's great. It's great when I see him do some gameplays on that. I'm not get it till next year. Right. So, once you get the PS5, I mean, are you planning on getting the PS5 next year, or, the Series X and S? I mean, both of them cost a lot of money between the other console. But, and it all depends if my sister Phoenix Risen's going live today or not. I will also be with, the 2-boy meeting on YouTube tonight, around 5:30. With, the 2-boy meeting, remember the third day is pretty much damn silent. So, it's pretty much the AA meeting with, my brothers, that I love, and technically, my brother Gasly, Drunkel, and, Sinatra. So that's actually every Wednesday night, when they actually get some good news going, and, you know, they're good guys. I trust them. Oh wow, 97,320. That's the highest point we've ever had already. It's well up to over 105,000 points already. Wow. I haven't gone this month since I played the Game Boy Advance of a different Tony Hawk game. And it was actually... I don't know if it was American Wastelands. Not 100% sure if it was or not. But I do know it was a Tony Hawk game that I'm pretty much knocked the crap out of the park. But, I did not go to my friend's place last night because, she got back from bowling and, her phone died afterwards, and, you know, I wasn't sure if she wanted me to come over last night, but her and I were not on the phone that much yesterday, so, it was not bad. And so far today, guys, my love and I have now been together 1,200 days. If you guys also want me to drop your channel link in the chat, you guys want to come up here, you guys let me know. So we can actually drop your channel link. You guys can follow my pudding. I'm gonna drop my lunch link in just a second here. Goku, are you still in the chat, buddy? Allow me to demonstrate. My pudding's, what do you call it? My love's, going in before the end of this year, and it's getting 200 supporters. If we can try to get her there from Zombie Gaming, we'll do the best we can actually give her at this point. I put love first with the PS5, my job at Walmart, and you guys in the chat more than anything. Everybody's always like family in here. I've said this multiple times, is a lot of people know how to stay connected, stay safe with the coronavirus, and you know, but don't let the virus thrill you, don't let it fucking scare you or anything. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do with safety protocols, keep their distance, wear a mask, and, you know, do not have yourself be unavoided or anything, but as long as you know what you're doing, with God's help, as long as we know what we're doing, He's the only one that's keeping us safe. That's the important thing with Christianity. As long as we put our mind to it together. But yeah, we don't know when my pundit's going to start Walmart. Hold on a second. Let me answer a little bit of my left ear. Yeah, there we go. Well, like I said, guys, it all depends. If it comes down to it, she's gonna like Walmart. I mean, I love what I do at Walmart for the last 3 years as a cut with the stockman, AP host, trying to sanitize the cuts. When I used to work, what do you call it? I used to work 7 to 4s, 7 to 3s, but they actually put me on a good standard schedule every week, so I'm like, it's actually a good thing that a CSM told me at work earlier. I think earlier last month. But having a good standard schedule, guys, is working 4 days every week, off 3 days every week. So I also have a couple. Of during this month of Halloween season. I also have a couple of days off that I've got approved. And which is, of course, Final Fantasy VII will be traded in soon. By the time I pick up Watch Dogs Legion. And what I'm going to do with that trade-in bonus, guys, is I'm going to put some of that away for, what do you call it, Cyberpunk. But that's something I'm looking to intervene with. Because I know this is actually my last pre-order before I let this console go. Because on the 24th of this year, guys, of this month, it'll be 6 years going forward with a lot of stuff that I've really obtained and enjoyed. I'm always a Final Fantasy person. I'm always funny, respectful, staying positive, staying out of trouble. That's one of my peers told me earlier this week, that I never stay out of trouble. I'm like, when do I have myself get out of trouble? That's the only thing. I mean, sometimes I do when I'm out and about, but not a whole lot. I love what I do, I see what I believe, and I'm 100% Christian. All the way to the top. Yeah, Zombie was live earlier this morning. He actually started, well, basically he started around 4 o'clock this morning. My ass was up since 5:15, 5:30. But I'm real tired today, but I'm doing good. I go back from 9 to 6 tomorrow, so tomorrow night after 6, guys. You guys will have a new episode of Crash 4 for an hour and a half every Thursday and Friday. Same with Friday morning from 12 to 8. And I'm off Saturday for the Tsushima. And off at 5 on Sunday for the Tsushima as well. But the Tsushima is every an hour and a half every Saturday, Sunday. So the format continues to go good, continues to go a little bit powerful. As we're on the road to the PS5. Between the PS5 and I, the #1 seed, the PS5. So it's really not stopping any tantrums on that. It's like when people try to get their pre-orders done, they actually get their ass's money back. And that's been the only problem, so. What's up, buddy? How you doing? You can call me JD if you like, or Zach Dawson from Titanic. Accompanied by my pudding. But if you guys want me to drop your channel link in the chat, you guys want to come up here, you can do so by letting me know if you guys want me to drop your channel. I actually know how to do that, so you guys let me know if you guys want me to drop your channel in the chat. But how are you this morning, buddy?
When I get the turbo upgrade for this cards.
Zombie gaming, right? And I'm also a little more excited that we're getting Cobra Kai Season 3 on the 8th of January. So I'm pretty much real excited. My opponent's excited too. I'm actually excited to see how this is going to turn out between Daniel and Johnny Lawrence with Allie Mills coming back. Kreese is still going to have his ass back there. But it all depends on the connection between Robbie and Sam. After what Robbie did to Miguel, the Old Valley champion. Ever since he actually knocked him out and he actually broke his back, so but we actually don't see that for the first time. We've actually seen it more than one time at the same point, at a different predicament on that. But it's all good. Anybody's been having a big, missing a big body part, either the back, arm, the kidney, a lot of painly crap at this point too. But, you know, I do have Season 2 on YouTube Premium. I pay YouTube Premium 1 day a month, and that's actually on the 22nd of every month. I pay my phone bill, by the way, guys. As you guys may know, that there's going to be an iPhone 12 that's coming out later this year. Which one of them is going to be announcing something good and announcing something this today or tomorrow. Which is called the iPhone 12. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how that's going to play out, and I think it'll be a real good phone. Depends what the IGN review thinks. It all depends what they actually think about the graphic of the phone, and see if it's a good phone to go after. I mean, I've had about 7 to 9 phones, if I'm right. 7 to 9. This is actually still my 9th one, which is the Samsung Galaxy A10. This is the same consecutive copy, but I've actually had the iPhone 6 a couple times. But it's actually a different damn story. What's up, Blood? How you doing? You don't mind if I call you Blood? Is that okay with you, Blood Tycoon? But how are you this morning? But yeah, work so far is still continue to do good, and you know, keep the balance intact. Views and beliefs. So my plan will be going to Walmart soon. Blood and Goku, did you follow my plan in the chat? My channel, my love channel in the chat. If you guys want to follow us, he's at 31. You guys let me know if you want to follow her. If you guys have not followed her, can you follow her from Zombie Gaming? stay connected and stay in a good positive way, and you know, tell them what we do. Tired, but I can't complain. But as far as my Google Play balance goes, it hasn't been all too bad. But so did you finish Kingdom Hearts, by the way? I know it pretty much lasted another fucking 8 hours again. But I did see some of your gameplay at this point, whatever floats to mind. But yeah, guys, Blood Dragoon is actually one of my good friends from Zombie Gaming. He's he plays Kingdom Hearts, he plays some Yu-Gi-Oh! Any game you can think about, he does a good job. Blood Dragoon is actually one of those best buddies that I know from Zombie Gaming that knows how to turn it on. I'm almost done with the Retain of Memories. Ah, nice. So what's the plan after that? I mean, are you gonna plan after you're done with Retain of Memories, are you thinking about putting another Kingdom Hearts game in, or what's the plan for your schedule? I mean, I'm a little bit touched what your next game's going to be. I mean, Watch Dogs Legion's going to be so good by the 29th of this month in a couple weeks. And so is Cyberpunk after I buy the PS5 on the 12th. But I'm most likely am racing out to Spider-Man Miles Morales and Demon Souls. I don't know if I still want to buy Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I mean, I still like Assassin's Creed, but it's a little bit debatable between Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Demon Souls. Which both games are going to be really good, the same as Spider-Man. So I don't know, it all depends. 358 over 2 days, I didn't fucking like it. I mean, I didn't really like it, because I've had the game for the DS, back when I had the 3DS system. The graphics were okay, but the game itself was okay, but I didn't fucking like it that much. But, you know, that's why I've been Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, Chain of Memories more than twice, when I did the Sora stuff, and the, you know, I did that. Kingdom Hearts 2 was good. I didn't beat Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's a little bit of a different accomplishment, because that game, Kingdom Hearts 3, it's not the same without the fucking Final Fantasy characters. You know, I mean, it's like, you cannot have a great review of Kingdom Hearts or any game without Final Fantasy characters. That adds something real good to the mix. But Square Enix, or what do you call it, somebody had to ban it for that. And I'm like, if only the Final Fantasy characters would come back one more time, that would be good. But let me ask you this, Blood. Do you think they sort of add the Final Fantasy characters to make it a little more greater? I mean, it's a good thing that the graphics were good, but I don't have a sense of coming back to the game anytime soon. That's why and that's also why I'm not going after Melody, Kingdom Hearts Melody. I mean, I do know it'll do just fine, but you know, I actually know some of the songs from Kingdom Hearts. One of which is the one song with Face My Fears. Was I really almost fucking lost it. I mean, the way I did with yeah, you're right about that. I mean, the Final Fantasy characters, I mean, we also have to give Square Enix credit, too. I mean, the thing about that, Blood Dragoon, I mean, I do give Kingdom Hearts a lot of credit, but the thing with that is, the Final Fantasy characters that did quite well, they actually did a good job. I mean, Squall was from Final Fantasy VIII. I don't think Zidane was in that. Tidus, wait a minute, Blood, was Tidus in that? Let me know. And there's also we got the Tifa Lockhart. Cloud was actually American Badass with Sephiroth. I don't think there was any Final Fantasy VI characters, especially with, I don't think Final Fantasy IV was involved in that. especially if it comes to Final Fantasy the Cydia. But the Cydia is another good investment. But alrighty guys, we're gonna get IGN news going. Spend the first 20 minutes. If you guys want me to drop your channel link in the chat, see what we do, let me know. If you guys also want me to drop your channel link, you can check out my good supporters from Zombie Gaming. They know how to bring some good stuff to the table. Thanks to our buddy Zombie Gaming. I also want to deliver a setup to might be Ruku. Yeah, Leon is also a badass too. But if we look at the biggest rivalry investment, actually big rivalry in Final Fantasy history. Let me ask you this, Bud. This is actually a good question for you. Which of the following two you think has a good feud in Final Fantasy history? This is a tough question. Do you think, do you think Cloud and Sephiroth have the best chemistry? Or Cypher and Squall? Cypher and Squall in Final Fantasy VIII. Me personally, I would think, there's been a lot of good feuds in Final Fantasy history. You know, I'm thinking Cloud and Sephiroth have been. Sephiroth is badass. He's a man that you know knows how to fight, knows how to bring a sword. He's actually the son. He's actually the son of Mother Zenova, but I think those two had a good pair between mother and son. But you know what they say, mother is kind of like father, father like son, mother like daughter. But he also had the Turks. The Turks were also funny back when Final Fantasy VII Alvin Children came in the basics. You know, I have seen Alvin Children with the Platinum Edition. It's not the same without the Final Fantasy characters, but the first time they've ever come in was actually the very first Kingdom Hearts game. So, Ansem and Sora, what do you think, Blood? How would you, let me ask you guys this, how would you guys fit with, Sora and Ansem, or Sora versus Riku? I think that was a little more powerful, I would think. But if you guys also want to vote for the idol, Alans at 29, Greatest Settlement at 12. Because I don't think the idol will be until next year. Especially if we get a damn vaccine before the end of this year. Because we're getting into fall season. As the temperatures for this week are staying in the 70s for the time being. We're going to go to the first Tony Hawk game real quick. Honestly, it all depends, really. Sora versus, here's the thing with Sora and Riku. Okay, Sora and Riku are kind of like fucking close brothers or something. You know, even though they've had some good times and bad times, when there was that funny scene. Everybody remembers that funny scene. We'll get to IGN News in a second. There was that funny scene in the beginning of the very first Kingdom Hearts game. Was that very first one didn't come out till, I want to say it was either 2004 or 2005. It was back when the PS2 owned it, and it was actually really good thanks to Square Enix and Nobuo Uematsu for that. Because Nobuo Uematsu is only one of the best composers of all time, you know. But if we want to talk about a good feud, take Diz. Take Diz for example. Take Diz, aka Christopher Lee. He's actually a legendary actor. Because I think he did a real good job as Diz, you know. He was actually in Chain of Memories as well. But did you ever get a chance to encounter Diz? It's pronounced as D-I-Z. Diz is powerful the same way. Especially with Lord Xehanort, but at least Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't end on a bad note. The graphics were really good. And I'm sorry to say the Final Fantasy characters would have done a lot better if they would have came in, but you know, it's not a bad idea. But if you take Kairi, for example, Kairi is very sweet. She's pretty, she's charming. you know, like my angel is for 1,200 days today, on a Wednesday today. You know, Kyrie's played by Hayden Panettiere. Let's see, it comes out of Heroes, Nashville. I've never seen Nashville, but I have seen some episodes. You have that, and we also have somebody else in TAC too. But that's another thing too, guys. I mean, these actors know how to do very well. I don't know if Jesse McCartney's been in that mix as Sora. I mean, I do know he played Theodore. Well, you actually heard of Dez, correct, buddy? I mean, Dez is actually that red and black rope character. But alrighty, guys. You guys can also follow me on Twitter and Discord. You guys can give me your comments on IGN News today. Log on to IGN.com/vote if you guys want to vote for the election between the President Trump or Vice President Joe Biden. Which I pretty much almost don't give a damn, but it's all good. We also have, okay guys, let's get started. 7 hours ago, you guys can get the best laptop stands for your work. Yeah, right, that's exactly what that's what I was getting to, buddy. I mean, there's just one of those characters that, you know, I've always thought Christopher Lee did a pretty damn good job, you know. He played as Count Dooku in the second and third one, Star Wars, Attack of the Clones, and, Abigail? How's it going? So I say, how are you this morning? But that's another thing, too. And Hispanis. Welcome to the chat, by the way. How you doing? But yeah, Diz is one of those guys that Christopher Lee did a really good job of playing. Even though he's only made some good appearances. Talking with Roxas, talking with the others on that. Even though Donald and Goofy are really fucking funny, they're respectful, they're funny, care about Sora side by side. Even though they've had some ups and downs, fight side by side. That's usually what a team is supposed to do, you know? Work together, take on battles, do whatever's helpful, you know? That's the important thing on that. But the thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 is, the only thing that was missing is Final Fantasy characters. That's the reason why I didn't go back to the damn game. I mean, I've played that over the years, since that was actually out over a year ago. I've also played Resident Evil 2. But I actually did purchase it on the PSN store. I didn't purchase it in a fucking live disc, but I can always come back to that any time. But it's actually a different story that's a little more added. I mean, Kingdom Hearts has been around since the early 2000s. I mean, out of the best Kingdom Hearts games that I've enjoyed, I would think, I mean, the only few that I really liked was, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, and, Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep, I beat the shit out of that twice. A couple times at least, when I used to have it for the, PSP in the past. And I think it was a little more before that time, and at the case at the time, that I played 358 over 2 days, but I didn't like it. I really didn't like it at all. I mean, I've always thought the game was okay, for the most part. Netflix's Godzilla Singular Point anime series, guys. It's actually Godzilla. It's coming in 2021 to Netflix. Now everybody knows who Godzilla is. He's a damn good monster. So according to Del Ankers this morning, guys, Netflix has announced that Godzilla Singular Point, an all-new series, as it's usually centered on the taller-famed Kaiju. Kaiju, by the way. As the series will premiere in its streaming service in next year, 2021. Godzilla Singular Point, by the way, get to that in an article in a second. I mean, I have heard of Godzilla. Godzilla's been out since the 1970s, and they actually did a real good job by bringing some amazing characters and back when they did Godzilla versus King Kong. But if I were to pick one of two, there's gonna be everybody understands from zombie gaming in the chat that we're actually getting a good live action movie of that soon, and it is coming into theaters if the virus is still here or not. But I think it'll do quite well. That's why the Batman's not fucking coming out until it takes a little more time without any popularity coming in. I mean, the Batman has also been out since the 1960s. Thanks to Mayor West for that. Adam West for the beginning, knowing that as well as Mayor, the mayor of the time, and you know, of Cold and Family Guy. So, my sense of Phoenix does like Family Guy. I did some good stuff when she's actually in the chat. I always throw out my link. I mean, most of the time. Here's the thing, guys. The thing about Godzilla's singular point is the fact that it will not be directly tied and of any of the related projects for Godzilla. But here's the thing on that. That has debuted on the streaming service in the recent years. But as a matter of fact, guys, the upcoming anime series is set to feature a brand new cast and completely original story. And what does that mean between that, guys? Well, there's a little more of different things that comes in the book, which will combine hands-on and CG anime styles. You guys can check it out down below. I think it's gonna do very well. As Godzilla had Planet of the Monsters and the City on the Edge of Battle back in 2017 and 2018, so I think it'll do quite well. Every first-person shooter on PlayStation now is now rated 9 and above. Huh. 9 and above, guys. I've never knew that. No, actually, this is actually the first time I've heard about the set, too. Since PlayStation now has over 700 good games. I used to have an app of that, guys, but I pretty much got tired of it. So, I have no plans going back to it. Besides, the PS5's coming home with me, and I'm gonna walk out the son of a bitch like it or not. As I've been waiting to say it for quite some time now, so. But other than that, you know, all my Angel needs to come up with is only $250, and the console's hers. I'm telling you. We cannot beat a price that's worth trading for any console, guys. You cannot. But the reason why I still pick my Angel is because my real mind is always an asshole at this point. Ask me how YouTube's been going, how my work is. I would have responded back saying, and I quote, I don't want to fucking discuss it, you know. If you want to try to spend time with me on Thanksgiving, fucking forget that. I would rather just relax with my family, you guys in the chat, and do what I have to do, you know. So I can do something for myself, you guys in the chat with me. Same with my future fiancé. You know, Thanksgiving is always part about having good family over, too. Having a good feast, with the power of Christianity with God, as always, and, you know, I always see what I believe, you know. And I just think it's the right thing to do for me, and that's the way it's going to be. I mean, I don't give a damn about it, but it's between one of my good long-time friends that I've known for a long time, Sam, that I really don't give two shits about either. But if he really even cared what I'm doing about the PS5, that would have been okay. But with YouTube and the other stuff, guys, it's none of a damn business. So he can actually just sit back and take that damn money she has and stick it up her ass. That's the important thing. But my pun used to do that, but the one that starts with a T actually used to do that to me, but I really didn't give a crap about that. But, you know, that's why we're here in the state of America. You know, Zombie Gaming's group is the best that anybody can bring in. Everybody's part of the family now, you know, like Twilight has a good calling clan. What's my real parent does not have a damn thing on me, so I don't care if she wants to try to fucking spend time with me on Thanksgiving or not. She's not getting that opportunity. All I know is she does know I'm still getting the PS5 this year, and and she's not gonna buy it off of me. My pun Rose Dawson, aka Jessica, she's getting my console after she gets a good job at Walmart, you know. But the title she's looking to get into, guys, is she's going to be a maintenance person, you know. But I used to do that back when I was in Ford County in the past. I used to. But maintenance is actually not that bad. But her working at Walmart, I think she's still going to do quite well. She's going to do a good job, build some money for my PS4. That's why everybody always needs a good job. To pay some good money. That's why I still get about $11.44 an hour. I always bust my ass. I don't waste any time, guys. I just crack it open. I keep going after another, as good as I can. And that's the way it should always be. It's not about how good you do. It's about making the money and always staying on task. That's what my plan's looking to do when she gets into Walmart. But she does not know when she's fucking starting. But the sooner I get the money, the later I'll be getting it. Besides, the PS5's not coming out for another couple by next month anyway. So she has a little after November 12th to get it. For me to get that PS5, and you know, everything will be on good reins and a definitely good high note for sure. Tell you what, can we go to downtown this time? So we can actually do on that. xCloud for console is a long list of things to do, and that's actually according to Phil Spencer of Xbox. Xbox apparently. According to Matt Porcelain this morning, guys, Xbox boss Phil Spencer has said that he and Microsoft want to bring xCloud to Xbox consoles and also PC. But that's a bit further down a long list of any cool thing that the xCloud team is working on at this point. So basically, he was actually talked by a fan. He was actually talked by a fan this morning about this project and about this one thing going on. Hold on. See if I can get the K. There we go. Get back to this article in a second, guys. I just want to see if I can bring more of the balance in key. Get about 4 likes. Can we get 6 in the chat today? You guys are red hot when I did quite well with the Tsushima. And I'm still doing very well, because I'm still thinking that game's going to win Game of the Year. If not, The Last of Us 2, which you guys will see tonight. Crash 4 is now every, like I said, every Thursday and Fridays now since I booted out Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, like I said, I haven't heard when I'm going back to GameStop, but it'll be on the 29th for sure. I just think that's actually the only current date that I know for now. But it all depends. But if I do trade it in, guys, if I still do, that game's going to be headed for maybe a PS4 pre-order, or actually PS5 pre-order, or I can get it, or I can just do what I need to do, put a little more money on Cyberpunk. Because if I do get my very first PS4 pre-order, it's going to be Lord of the Rings. If I do that, or maybe Hitman 3, but I haven't played Hitman for a long time, so it all depends. What we think and what I think personally. But I'll think about it. It's just that we don't know when I'm going back to GameStop. It'll be soon on the schedule. And so we can actually make some good time between me and my dad at this point, so we can try to jump on that. Talking to a fan on Twitter who quote tweeted a post from Insider's Ben Gilbert, listening to this opportunity, questioning why Xbox Game Pass doesn't stream the consoles and PCs. And PCs. As Spencer did clarify something that X-Squad team that does intend to bring the streaming service to console and also the PC. So Phil Spencer went on to state on Twitter, and I quote, yes, we want to do this. It's in the long list of cool things that the X-Squad team is working on, but it's just a bit further down the list. Well, we want console and PC gamers, players. If you guys want to mention that. Let me go back to the school one more time. To be able to browse as easily as mobile players. It's a good game past future, unquote. But other than that, I think it's going to be good. Since they're actually bringing that a little bit astounding with not much views and beliefs. And that's going to bring some people thinking that for those that are getting the Xbox system on the 10th. I mean, I for one am not fucking getting that at all. Morning Pink, how's it going, girl? How does you sleep today? But I don't know, guys, that's actually not bad of a tip. The way I look at it. Okay, get that bell, nice. Nice shot. But how are you today, by the way? I mean, I actually slept good since, I'm always tired when I'm up at work in the mornings and, you know, keep everything touchable and keep everything intact. You guys in the chat from Zombie Gaming, a job at Walmart, which you guys are always awesome. You guys come in here. Everybody is part of a family now. 99% of the time. See if we can try to get one of these bells. Damn it. Well, we can try to get all 5 bells and get a couple of different stuff. That'd be great. But these bells are still a little bit hidden, since they are somewhere in the area. So it all depends. But yeah, Spider-Man. I still think I'm still getting Spider-Man Miles Morales because it's that game is going to have some great graphics. Gameplay is going to be very solid. Same with Demon Souls. If I can go after that or what do you call it, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But once one of them wants the good competition. That's why I continue to take my time on investments. Replace the two, take over the two with something good with something else. As good as I can. I just don't rush on any gaming investment anymore. As much as I used to in my first couple of years. But other than that, I love what I do. Walmart's been going good. Most of us are always doing good, staying safe with this virus. And hoping to get a good vaccine. You guys can check out the first official images of Anya Salatra's Yennefer and Season 2 of The Witcher. Let me jump on that real quick. Let's go ahead and do this one again. But it all depends, guys. I mean, I have not seen The Witcher on Netflix. I'm not gonna go to Netflix yet. Not until Cobra Kai comes out. That's where I can pretty much fucking start things. But most of us are waiting for Cobra Kai on January 8th to come out. I cannot wait for the console. I mean, I cannot wait for that series to come out in handy. Because I'm a little more excited, it's time being. See what some exciting stuff is going to happen. Because I know you guys are too. I can see that more potential on that. I can see some good things coming in hand. Hold up. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. I was trying to activate something that's I was looking to see what was going on, but it's all good. But yeah, Cobra Kai is gonna do. I mean, the thing with the Cobra Kai coming out on the 27th of this month. I think the game itself might still do good. I just think I did point out when I was in a stream with when I was watching my sister Phoenix Risen, my sister Phoenix yesterday. I'm like, Cobra Kai might do a little more better out of the water. To blow fucking Fast and Furious out of the damn water for sure. Without anything to cure. That's why if one of the games is not doing quite well, they can go to a dojo or go to therapy class. I'm like, don't bring that game in prosperity, because we really don't know how good the game is going to be. But Cobra Kai might do good. Hopefully it does good, as we actually think it should be. But it all depends. I mean, I have watched Cobra Kai since the very beginning, since it hit YouTube Premium. Trust me. I know what Cobra Kai brings to this table. Brings to the stand before it came to Netflix earlier this year. So, YouTube Premium decided to surrender it afterwards, and I got started YouTube Premium since day one, and I actually like it. I actually continue to like it, get into it as good as I can, and what's in the show that's in there. Super Nintendo World is set for early next year in the spring. And there's also going to be a Super Mario Cafe revealed. Let me jump on that, guys. So basically, guys, according to Jordan Olderman, there will be a Super Nintendo World. It's now planning to open early next year in the spring. And it'll be happening at Universal Studios Japan. That's going to be good. Pop Culture Caillou reports that the Super Mario themed theme park is planning to open no more than early of next year. As Super Nintendo World was supposed to open July of this year, but its launch was definitely delayed back from the coronavirus. Which people already get fucking stressed out. I'm pretty much stressed out too. But a lot of you guys are the same way as I am. Zombie gaming. But if it would have opened, a lot of people would have been excited, would have had a good fun, would have had a good time. But with the advisory, mandatory with the masks and the other, it's probably not a helping hand to get that idea in tech. But you know, if it would have opened on July of this year, that would have been good. But, you know, it's fine. Can we jump on this? Yes, we got the yes. Thank you so much. I prefer that. Can we get the K? Hey, alright. We've really got the 2 letters so far today, guys. Let's see if we can jump on some more. We're looking for the A, T, and E, guys. Let's see if we can actually look upon. There we go. 20,449. Good total right there. Very good total. That's why I can see this game getting a good observation, especially with this damn vehicle getting in the King's Way every now and then. But I don't know, to be honest. But yeah, the thing with that, I mean, it's actually the first time they're actually opening something a little more new. So they're actually doing that early next year in the spring. And, but as I said in the past, I've been to Cedar Point plenty of times. Cedar Point is a good thing with Kalahari, the water park in the state of Ohio in Sandusky. And, I used to go with my family ever since they asked me, since the first time they did. I didn't know what Kalahari was, but I pretty much had some good fun at the same point, at the same time. Spent a lot of time with family, and, you know, I usually liked bowling at the most part. I'm not making my return until this virus ends, because I'm still fucking staying retired, so there's no kind plans of me returning right away, so it's all good. Kotaku's Brian Ashcraft suggests that the opening date for the theme park Super Nintendo World will be April of during that time of next year, as it's due to the fact that this is when the country is currently considering removing its entry ban for tourists that are coming in. The Caillou report also reveals the Mario and Cafe store, which will apparently open prior to the official launch of the theme park. In its Hollywood Boulevard area, they will be offering Nintendo merchandise and themed food and drinks. Oh, that'll be good. Now, some of the images, guys, that's shown and what anybody can see is pretty much real nice. I think it's real nice. Can we go back to the second one again, please? And some of them showed a glimpse of a confectionery, including a pancake sandwich. A pancake sandwich, guys. These guys can pretty much already understand what that is. Pancakes are love. Pancakes are really nice to have for breakfast every good amount of time. As it's actually shaped like Mario and Luigi's iconic caps. A Super Mario Cup. A set of themed Mario Brothers drinks with cute straws that make it look like you've got the face furniture made famous by the mustache plumbers. Oh, that's sweet. So guys, that'll be opening of April of next year. So we'll see how that's going to work out. Genshin Impact developer doesn't have any plans for an Xbox X and S version. Why? Means up on that too, guys. I mean, ever since they made about, I think, fucking $50 million or something like that, for a lot of money budget, I'm pretty sure they're already understanding that it's not coming in. That's when we get to some of the details in just a second, guys. Hold on. Besides, it all depends. I just think the theme park is going to be exciting for fans that are good with Mario. I'm actually good with Mario since day one, since I was recently back in the day when I was a kid. I knew what Mario was. Mario was actually in a good factor. I still love Mario, but you know, that's why I can go back to Mario at any time on a daily basis. As long as I still have the techniques and the good stuff to handle, you know. That's the important thing on that. For those of you that have been to theme parks, pretty much get the understatement. Well, theme parks really are at this point, and theme parks are really nice to spend time with family, friends. If you love somebody the way they are, like I do for my romantic angel. So we've been together for 1,200 days today, on a Wednesday. It's actually really interesting too. Okay, we need to find that fucking last spell, guys. Can we try to find it in the chat? I know it's around here somewhere. Hold on. Okay, 1574. I don't think the bell's up here. But I know it's around here somewhere, since it's around some of these areas. But it all depends, guys. We just have to see what that last bell is. I mean, I know what all of the four of them are, but because that's a long article, I'm gonna pass. Besides, the PS5 is the only top seat I'm buying, so thank you so much, Xbox, for giving that opportunity down the road. That's coming out on the 10th as well, guys, since the PS5 is the only last console I'm buying. Since there's no more news today until tonight for The Last of Us 2, guys can see yourselves news. We had the AAA meetings coming up tonight around 5:30, so I think I might jump in. See how my brother Gasly, the other two are doing. As good as possible with a good possibility down there and between the other and stock, and see what we can actually do from there. I'm also going to send an invite to my friend and to come in the chat. If you guys want to come up here and guys want to drop your channel link, let me know. See if we can get your ass up there. All we have to do is stay connected to what we have to do, and if you guys do have a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter. Follow me as ZD Zach Dawson by sending in your information. First and last name information. If you guys want to follow me, guys do not want to follow me, let me know. You can follow me on Discord. We're gonna go to stuff all the time with Zombie. Lands at 29 and the Greatest Summon at 12. You guys do want to vote. Like for example, which of the following two you guys think my future fiancé and I should do for the idol? Aladdin or the Greatest Summon? You guys can give me a particular reason for that voting, and I'll try to get to your answer on that. Like I say, you guys can give me wisely give me your honest opinions on it, and we'll see how my love and I can talk about it. If you guys have also any other questions, let me know. But the thing with Demon Souls, I did speak about Demon Souls past multiple times this month, due to the fact that I think it's gonna do very well. You know, Demon Souls the first time it's been out since back in 2010. So I've never played it back when I had the PS3, but back in the day I used to have the Vita for over 5 years, so you know, never worked anymore, had a fucking medium scratch since I was trying to figure out what was going on with the console, but then I gave it to my dad for trading, so I didn't feel like fucking using it anymore, so I gave it to the best buyer, and you know, never looked back. That's why I've also been this console for 5.5 years. It's the only longest running system I've ever had, so. Same with a couple of other Nintendo systems that I've had and experienced with no beliefs, but tremendous love, respect, the way we have in the chat. And that's the way it works, you know. That's a good thing that it's going to make. Tell you what, let me go back to Marcelli. But that's another thing too, it's all good. That's why Spider-Man Miles Morales will be the first one that I'm buying after I buy the PS5, and then I could consider, guys, I could try to consider to go after Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Or do you guys think I should get Demon Souls to go along with that? Besides, the PS5 will be $499 plus tax. Besides, I'm still going to have very well enough money for next year in Tennessee for Pigeon Forge, so I'm still gonna have enough damn money for sure. Well, my plan is waiting to get her money back up there. Besides, I haven't kept up that much with the stimulus check in mind. But I have been keeping an eye on the numbers for the death tolls, infections, recovering for the coronavirus, but, you know, as long as don't let the virus fool you, we can battle this as good as we can together. That's the way we have to do it. Oh wow, 54,109. Ouch. Can we get suited for $250,000? We haven't done that since Game Boy Advance. Not today. Well, can we get back in a higher note, maybe? Okay. Maybe a good higher note? Okay, good. 118,000 with a different total. But it all depends, guys. I mean, it'll be interesting to see which of these two will be my second PS5 game to premiere. And I also have not announced the slots for them yet. But I do know Spider-Man's gonna do a real good job. So I've decided to announce that game first. And then you guys can either vote, either I should go after Demon Souls, or wait till I get Assassin's Creed. Because if I do go something a little more good, here's another card that I haven't went after for a while, and that would be a PSN card. See, anytime I get a PSN card, I haven't went for another one for a long time. You know, I've just been focusing on work, you guys in the chat, paying my bills, since PS Plus go till next year of December. So that's why I had to renew it a little more right away. And so pay my phone bill 1 month in advance. Pay YouTube Premium. I'm not really that much getting tired of YouTube Premium. This Cobra Kai got rid of by YouTube. But, you know, it's still a great series. So let's see what happens. Disney Plus. I renewed that every first day of the month, every month. So I still do quite well with that. It's actually very emotional to keep track. You know what you're doing. You know what they say, guys. You know what you're doing, and that's good. That's why I keep it a little more fucking electricity for that. Even though my peers only take a little bit of money just to pay rent, anything that's worth needing inside the house or something, and keep the rest of the money for me. If I feel like I want to withdraw something, you know, one of my peers will get it for me from the bank. So any of that's welcome to try. That's why one of my peers still has the $400 to keep that PS5 in tech. Besides, it's not going anywhere. I'm telling you. Oh wow, guys, look at that. It's about time. 79,228. Oh shit. Can we get another good total, maybe? And nope, almost. If we can get to 1,500, that'd be nice. So I don't think so. Okay, okay. 130,000 with a good amount intact too. We got second place again. Came a little bit short. That's okay. Can we do a couple others real quick? We have another 20 minutes. I'm gonna hop in the shower after I'm done with this. So try to jump on that. Let's see if we can actually get to. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on one of these real quick. We still need the textbooks, bells, secret tape. Tell you what, can we go back to the mall again? Half new, God the good one. Amen, brother. How you doing? Abe Son, how you doing? Doing some FIFA 21. Just coming out on my dad's birthday soon. He'll be turning 50 this week, so it's actually a real good thing to jump right into the stuff in between. Okay, there we go. Just double checking any other channel, guys. Okay, we should be fine. Alright, guys, let's see what we can do here. I still have the good, unique skills that I still had provided since the Game Boy Advance came out. And the first time I played Tony Hawk, I used to do a lot of damn good tricks off the book. And what I still do. I've always thought I've always had something good in me. That's why after I buy the PS5, guys, I'm gonna be retiring from getting another new console in the future, so. It's actually not a terrible idea. It's something that I'm really wanting to do. You know, I don't think I'm going to get another Nintendo system at all. Especially with the Switch and intact. This has been very interesting. But the stuff that are coming out for the Switch is, I think we have another Mario game for the last 35 years. Since it's been that a long time since, you know, 1977 back then. Back when Sega became a thing with Mario, and, you know, that won't be a bigger problem or anything, so. A lot of investments have a lot of respect when they actually need it. Final Fantasy, and I also do have to agree with my sister Phoenix Risen. Her and I are big fucking RPG fans. Ever since I was a kid. But the thing about Final Fantasy 16, guys, that's going to do very well. But I do have one victory over Final Fantasy 15. Because I've always thought the game itself was good. The graphics were nice. But the game itself didn't reach Game of the Year heights, though. I don't think it actually won anything. I don't think it did. Especially if I'd like to think so, but I don't really think it did. To be honest, but yeah, I don't think it actually won anything. My points should be in the chat quite a bit, guys. We have another 15 minutes. Hit that like button if you guys are new in the chat. From Zombie Gaming, the best of all time. And guys want to vote for the idol, you can do so by voting a land at 29, greater settlement at 12. But by the way, guys, I did sleep good. But if I but if I go live tonight, you guys will have a continuous story with The Last of Us 2. And it's actually one of the 5 games for Game of the Year right now. So, and again, and the same with every Saturday and Sundays with Ghost of Tsushima. It's a game with the Game Awards. It's not coming in till next month. So I'm a little bit excited to see if there's any other features that's coming in with the categories. With presenters, but the only best chance for any game to win Game of the Year is having graphics that are really good, fan base, and what the other people think. Like I said, but as I mentioned earlier a couple times, if I'm thinking who I want to win, I'm gonna go to Tsushima. If I'm thinking who I think is going to win of their booking, it's going to be The Last of Us 2, because I don't see Final Fantasy. I don't see that much for Final Fantasy 7 to argue with, but if I would have went back to the series a couple weeks ago, that would have been okay. But I didn't feel like it, you know, since I didn't do a new episode way a little more before the time being that I went after Crash 4. You know, even though Crash 4 has been good, I actually like Crash Bandicoot since day one. Since I dominated the shit out of the other first 3, and I'm continuing to try to do what I have to do every Thursday and Friday for that. But you know, everybody's entitled to their own Christianity opinion. As good as we pray, with God's help, as long as we put our mind to it, as long as we know what sends out to ourselves together. Anything that comes around, we work on it together. We suit it up and hold it on together. That's the important thing. How are we doing on the tournament? See how everyone else is doing. That's our record on below, guys. Can we, yeah, we haven't done any stupid achievements that we actually gotten. Not since last week. I don't think we've had any, yesterday. But if we can try to grab one of 2, we can do something. Like getting one of these, for example, even though it'll be tough. Ah, shit. Especially with the other stuff, too, guys. With the, well, we have to crack some stuff, like one of these, for example. That's actually another thing, too. Okay, ah, shit. If we would have came through that obstacle, that would have been fine. So right now, let's go and grab this. Okay, okay. Let's come back with a good trick. There we go. Let's go and grab this. So that way we don't have to... damn it. Okay, there we go. We got all 3. Did about 2 more. Because the very first one is actually up top. The very beginning on the top of it. Okay, there's 4. As soon as we get out of this food court, we'll be on our way. Even though we have a little bit of time. Set. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get a little bit of speed. Anytime I see a skateboarder come outside of Walmart, anytime that he fucking trips with glasses, I'm like, that's why you need to fix your damn trick before you actually do something, you know? But everybody else has a good statement for it. Alright guys, here we go. We better hurry. And nope, almost. Very close. Though that's actually a little bit close that time, but okay. Let's try to do it one more time. We have another 10 minutes. Let's see if we can do it one more time, guys. I'll waste the connections helping me. Because I was doing a new episode of baseball. Managing the 18 and 22 Cardinals. Since the 18 and 22 Cardinals, available will be 19, 1 to 2 days a week. Won the 5 game in a row. They're hoping for 6 on Saturday. So guys will have another episode of baseball. And the fact was that connection pretty much fucking stopped me almost nearly just 1 hour. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't usually get that a whole lot. I get disconnections most of the time, so I don't expect that from the PS5 at all. I really don't, but we should be okay. Okay, we got 2 of them. But I think we might be okay. Get a little more extra trick up the sleeve. Get a little Madonna for 900. Okay guys, let's see if we can actually keep ourselves not being trapped or anything. But there goes a fucking 4,050. Okay. Alrighty guys, let's go up here. We have it? Yes. Yes. Oh, we almost got that too. We almost got that. Okay. Can we fucking backtrack, please? Well, we're not supposed to go back up the stairs, that's for sure. Okay, guys, we can really do the same thing what we did earlier. See if we can grab a few more. Yes, we can. Well, like I said, guys, if I do not go live tonight, you guys will have a new episode of Crash 4 tomorrow night after 6. Depending if there's anything else that's being accompanied by anything, and we'll see what we can do. Well, let's go ahead and keep trying for 2 more runs until we came to what we did before, moments ago. Let's see if we can do it again. Good, 1,300. Ah, shit. That really costs a fortune. Alright, guys, let's go up here. We want to get as much as we can. 1, 2, 3. Sit. Well, thank you so much, Kevin James, for not killing fucking Becky. Like, next time I look into that, take a fucking therapy class. Alright, guys, let's go up here again. We know what we have to do. Go up here. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Thank you so much. Okay, guys, we have to get all 5 of them. Well, welcome back from the top one later. We'll do that next week. We'll do that next week. Next Tuesday and Wednesday. But yeah, the connection distracts me every now and then, but not a whole lot. But it's all good. Come back up here. Get back up here. Can we get that one out of Toy Soldier, please? Come on. Yes! That's exactly what I'm talking about. Or getting your ass hurt on that too. Alright, trying to think if there's another one that's back here. Damn it. Damn it, get up. So fucking... It's pretty much still fucking messing up, huh? That's okay. We don't need that shit behind us. Get another manual. Ah, shit. There goes my 9,000. That's okay. I don't think my Angel will be in the chat. Since, see how that's going, go right in. Morning to Hero Batul, how you doing? Please play Rogue Super. How is that game, by the way? The thing with Rogue Trooper is, I have heard of Rogue Legacy. It's actually an RPG investment. But I really haven't had a chance to play it. I never played it, so I'm more of an RPG person since I was a kid, so I don't think I have any intentions of playing my first 2 investments I'm buying after I get the PS5, and that would be Spider-Man Miles Morales and what do you call it? Can we get that? Yes, we can. That's actually the shit I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if there's anything else we can qualify in here tonight, guys. I mean this morning. Wait a minute, what are we doing? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Get that, there we go. That's 2. We want to get that other toy soldier too. But let me ask you this, Tahara Batul. Since I actually haven't seen you in the chat. How is Rogue Trooper? I mean, I for one have not really have a sense to play that set. When I've never played it, I pretty much won't. I'm more of an RPG person. Since I really got started since I was a kid, so I don't think so. But thank you for the question, though. Okay, 8, 10. Alright, guys, let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 4. That's 4. The 5th one we really have to get right now. We have to get it. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Yes! We fucking got it. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Can we get this? Yes, we can. It's about time, guys. We got it. We got it. Oh my goodness. I'll look at my phone in just a second, guys. Hold on. But I haven't played Rogue Trooper. I mean, I have not seen the graphics. I really have not. But it all depends. At least we got those 2. We still need to have a nose grind, airwalk, and 150,000. We'll get that next week. But alrighty, guys, I'm gonna stop here for this morning today. I'm gonna drop my love's link one more time. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. But if you guys want to catch more morning honey, as I say, good morning sunshine. That's actually from Austin Powers. If you guys want to catch more Tony Hawk, you guys will have a new episode new episodes next Tuesday and Wednesdays of next week. Next day off is this Saturday. So be sure to hit that red support button. You guys are new in the chat. If you guys are not, if you guys' ass is not new, hit that like button, tweet them out, share them, comment. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Discord as good as you can. I'm gonna jump in the shower in a second. If there's anybody else in the chat that would have came in this morning that has a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by sending me a request on Discord from Zombie Gaming, the best of all time. You guys can do the same balance as you can with that. And you can do the same thing on Twitter. Send me out, tweet me out, leave a comment. Never ask for support back. When we watch our videos in full, like them, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment. That's the way we do things with Zombie. What time is he going live again? Well, guys, he's going to go live tomorrow around 10:10. Which I, for one, am going to be in. I will be in the chat with them when I go to my first break. So we'll see how that's going to go. And if you guys also want to vote for the idol, it lands at 29, Greatest Showman at 12. You guys can let me know if there's any questions you guys want to ask, and see if we can actually get you there, and try to drop your channel link the same way. But alrighty, guys, I want to say thank you, baby. I love you. I'll call you in a little bit after my shower. Batul, thank you. Pink, keep up the good work. Thank you, girl. Abigail, Buzz Lagoon, thank you, buddy. Keep up the good work. Goku, buddy. And my buddy Tupac, keep up the good work. Have a good morning, guys. I'll see you guys hopefully tonight. Remember, tonight, if we don't do The Last of Us 2, The Last of Us 2 will be next week, this Monday. And which means I would be live tomorrow night after 6 for Crash 4. But alrighty, guys, have a good morning. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And love one another. Thank you, baby. I'll call you in a little bit after my shower. I'm going to take a romantic, a little more hot shower for you. This is ZD signing off. Have a good morning. I'll see you guys tonight for The Last of Us 2. If not, I'll see you guys for Crash Bandicoot. Crash 4 is about time tomorrow night. Every Thursday and Fridays. This is ZD. Have a good morning. And I'll see you guys in the next one.